Guys, it's been back at it again with the rewrite of the Pokemon anime. Now, I won't waste your time, so make sure you like this video and subscribe for more like this in the future, and let's get right into that video. Last time, Ash Ketchum started his Pokemon journey by meeting his new partner Pikachu. He then also met Misty and destroyed her bike while running from a flock of Spearows, which led them to a Pokemon Center that was attacked by Team Rocket, and they fought against them. After this, Ash heads to a nearby woods where he catches his first Pokemon, Caterpie. He then catches a Pidgeotto and a Weedle. Caterpie eventually evolves into Metapod, then to Butterfree. He also met a new rival named Samurai. What adventures are in store for our heroes today? Find out right now. Ash and Misty arrive in Pewter City where they meet a mysterious man who attempts to sell them a rock. Ash then arrives at Pewter City Gym and challenges the gym leader, Brock, to a match. Brock sends out his Geodude and Ash his Pidgeotto. Brock and Geodude go for super effective rock throws while Pidgeotto goes for Fury of Pecks. But due to the type advantage Brock holds, he's able to swiftly eliminate Pidgeotto. Ash then sends out Pikachu, with Brock recalling Geodude and sending out his Onix, who is quickly able to crush Pikachu, leading to Ash's surrender. After that embarrassing loss, Ash walks off in shame when the mysterious man from earlier offers to assist him in the next battle. Ash trains with the man to make Pikachu and the rest of his Pokemon even more stronger. The man also tells Ash the story of Brock, a boy who has to become the head of his family too early, after his mother grew ill and his father abandoned the family to become the champion, leaving Brock to watch over all the kids and the gym. This story makes Ash and Misty feel bad for Brock. After his training, Ash goes to rematch Brock. This time he uses Butterfree against Geodude, and after using sleep powders to put Geodude to sleep and uses quick tackles, Ash is able to take out Geodude with relative ease. Ash then thinks to himself, "Worked just as expected, sir. I can't believe you thought of that." We flash back to Ash's training where the mysterious man suggests that Ash could use his Butterfree sleep powder in order to get as much damage on Geodude and Onix as possible. The mysterious man reveals that this strategy was also used by a previous trainer who did the exact same thing in order to take down both Geodude and Onix. But Brock realizes what Ash is doing and has Onix take out Butterfree before it can even use a move, leaving Ash with one Pokemon left, and he sends out Pikachu. Pikachu uses Thunder Shock to little effect due to Onix's ground type, but one of the Thunder bolts accidentally goes off course, hitting the sprinkler, causing rain to fall down on Onix. With this, Onix is becoming weakened by the water, allowing for Ash to get good hits on it, leading it to have one more hit before he beats Brock. But something is holding him down, his conscience. He feels bad for beating Brock in this way, and it's like Brock's siblings are holding him down. He doesn't want them to watch him take down their brother's strong Pokemon in this way. He hears in his ear, "Please, don't take down brother's Onix like that. It's innocent. You're a bully." Ash just feels the weight of Brock's siblings holding him down, when it is then revealed to him by Brock and Misty that the siblings are actually holding him down. Ash then decides to forfeit the match, saying he'll come back another day to beat Brock legitimately. Ash and Misty go to leave Pewter City so Ash can catch a new Pokemon and do some more training, when Brock suddenly catches up to them and hands Ash the badge, under the intention that if Ash did not forfeit, he would have won the match. Ash cheers as he has his first badge, making him one step closer to being a Pokemon Master. Brock wishes Ash luck on his dream to become a Pokemon Master, and tells him about his own dream of being a Pokemon breeder, but of course he can't travel and fulfill his dream due to his obligations to take care of his siblings. That's when the mysterious man suddenly appears and reveals himself to be Brock's dad, who has come back. The man reveals he's been around watching Brock from the shadows for a while and was too embarrassed to come back to the family after losing to the Kanto champion. He also apologizes to Brock and tells him, "If you do hate me, it's okay." But Brock doesn't really hate him, he just misses him. gives him a hug. Brock's dad then tells him that he should go travel with Ash and go live his dreams, and he will take care of the family. Brock then thanks his father, says goodbye to his siblings, and goes off with Ash and Misty on their journey. We see the Team Rocket trio of Jessie, Jade, and Meowth transporting a mysterious, rare Pokemon to their nearby facility. So what's the deal with this rare Pokemon? You see, Meowth, I don't know the full details, but the boss does want this Pokemon to study its multiple evolution paths. Multiple evolutions? This Pokemon must be strong. Well, indeed, Meowth. You see, this Pokemon can evolve using multiple stones. As Team Rocket continue the chat about the fate of this Pokemon, it escapes extremely injured and falls into the hands of Ash, Brock, and Misty. This Pokemon is Eevee. Ash and the gang decide to help it, and Brock steps up to use its medical knowledge to help Ape. But Eevee is afraid of Brock and attacks it. Ash and Misty try to calm it down when suddenly the Team Rocket trio appear and attack them. Ash and the others hold them off and send them blasting off. Eevee then faints, leading to Brock and the others going to hide from Team Rocket so they can help heal it. As Brock is trying to heal it, Eevee unleashes many Swifts, hurting Brock and knocking him out. After this, Ash and Misty are the ones who have to deal with Eevee, and they eventually do get it to heal and relax it. After Eevee falls asleep, the group decides what would be best for it. Ash and the others think about what might happen to Eevee if they don't help it out against Team Rocket, when they suddenly hear Team Rocket and they attack, capturing both Pikachu and Eevee. Ash rushes to go save Pikachu and Eevee, while Brock sends out his Onix and Misty or Staryu to fight off Team Rocket. Ash saves both Pikachu and Eevee, and together they send Team Rocket blasting off again. The trio decide now that Eevee is safe and they should send it back home, but Eevee wants to stay with them after they saved its life. So, Ash catches Eevee, so they can now all travel together. Ash and the gang arrive to Mount Moon, where they rescue a scientist named Seymour from a bunch of Zubats. Along the way, Brock is able to catch one of these Zubats. Seymour leads Ash and the gang into the cave of the legendary Moonstone, which is said to increase the power of Pokemon. Deep in the cave, Ash spots a Clefairy carrying a Moonstone, and he considers capturing it, but Seymour tells the group that they should leave the Pokemon living in Mount Moon. So they all agreed to not catch any more Pokemon. But Team Rocket eventually shows up with plans to steal the Moonstone. Ash and friends work together to fight off Team Rocket. Ash sending out Eevee and Butterfree, Brock's Onix, Misty or Staryu, and Starmie. They all send them blasting off. They leave Seymour at Mount Moon to study with the Clefairy and live alongside them. Ash and the gang continue walking when they arrive at a sign stating Cerulean City soon, with a message from Gary calling Ash a loser. Ash goes to charge to the city, getting extremely angry, when suddenly he hears a voice. Heya, Ashy boy! After meeting up with Gary and receiving many insults, Ash gets angry, saying he's a better trainer than Gary. Gary laughs this off, bragging about his accomplishments. Ash then challenges him to a battle, which Gary teases him by refusing, but after Ash begs him, he accepts. Gary sends out his first Pokemon, Paris, and Ash sends out Weedle for his first battle. Ash goes to command it when he suddenly gets stung. Battle begins. Gary calls for a scratch, which hits. This makes Ash's Weedle angry, and it uses Poison Sting back. The two little Pokemon clash with their Poison Stings and scratches. Gary calls for a Stun Spore, paralyzing Weedle. He switches out to Spearow, who starts pecking, which is super effective. Almost fainting, Weedle evolves into Kakuna and uses Harden, allowing Ash to get the upper hand. After spamming Poison Stings, Spearow is taken out. Ash states Ash got lucky with that last-minute evolution, Ash gloating, mentioning luck has nothing to do with it. Gary then sends back out Paris, who is able to take out the already weakened Kakuna with one scratch. Ash then sends out his Eevee, and rushes in with a quick attack, but it gets paralyzed by Paris' Stun Spore, allowing Gary to land many scratches before Eevee is able to move again. Misty then shouts out to Ash and suggested that Ash should fight from afar, which he takes into consideration as he commands Eevee to run away. Eevee is able to avoid the Sun Spore due to its speed, and lands some Swifts, eventually taking out Paris. Ash cheers about his 2-1 lead on Gary, while Gary sits there and remains collected. Gary gets in Ash's head a bit by mentioning he struggled against Pokemon with little training. He mentions he has just recently caught Paris and Spearow, and has had less training with them than some of his other Pokemon. So next, he's going to send out one of his strongest. Gary sends out his Rattata, the first Pokemon he caught. Ash considers this to be an easy battle and commands for a quick attack, but Gary's Rattata outspeeds Eevee with its own quick attack and one-shots it. Now tied, Ash begins to panic and sends out Pikachu. He commands for a Thunder Shock, which misses due to Rattata's speed and small stature. Gary then rushes in with Quick Attack, but Ash commands for a tackle, and the two mice clash, Pikachu sending Rattata far back and even paralyzing it due to its stat. Thanks to this, Ash is able to hit it easier with Thunder Shock. Gary begins to panic, realizing he might lose, but that's when Rattata evolves into Eradicate and charges at Pikachu. Ash commands Pikachu to charge back, hoping for the same result, but Eradicate instead grabs Pikachu and uses a Super Fang, constantly biting it till it faints, winning Gary the battle. Ash is devastated, while Gary and his cheerleaders walk off victoriously, and Gary shouts to Ash, "Smell you later, Ashy boy." Gary then thinks to himself, he got close. How could I let this happen? Do better. You're Gary Oak.